Happy New Year, everyone. 2024, January 1st. Just getting my steps in. So I thought, while I readjust myself, excuse me, I thought that I would do this, record this while I'm getting my steps in. Because to kill some time, really. So I didn't get my walk in this morning. It was last night. We went out to a friend's place for New Year's Eve party, and it wasn't super late, but it was later than usual. Got home maybe about 11:30 and went to bed, but was awake for 12 o'clock. So turned to my husband in bed, Happy New Year. No, I'm fucking tired, let's go to sleep. I just don't care to ring in a new year anymore. Like, I'd rather wake up and feel fresh, and I knew I had training today. I wanted to feel good. So yeah, didn't drink last night, packed my dinner, my little Tupperware, and yeah, it was a really nice night. It was enough. But just gonna do my Get Ready With Me FMG Comp Prep Update episode 3 now. 16 and a half weeks out. Wild. Let's start with, I'll start with my diet, because Christmas and it's my birthday, Boxing Day, New Year's, school holidays, like there's a lot going on this time of year. So just needed to be structured without totally missing out as well. So I wanted to be involved in Christmas and food on Christmas Day. I wanted to go out to celebrate my birthday. So we just planned. We planned ahead. We did a couple of weeks. I didn't have refeeds. We stuck with the diet, we stuck with the deficit, we just played with the days, high and low days, things like that. So the week of Christmas, I had 5 lower days. Calories were still, like the weekly calories haven't changed in a few weeks because we were seeing some drops. But what we just did was change and have lower calories for 5 days so that I could have some higher calories, some more flexibility Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, because we had a few meals out. I ended up not hitting those calories and coming under, but I also wasn't too concerned that I didn't hit them, because I went out for lunch on the 28th for my birthday, and I was like, I'm fucking all in for this meal. We went to Mr. Wong in the city, and yeah, I wanted to not have to watch it. So that week, this week, we had 6 low days and 1 high day for Mr. Wong. And there was also an extra 1,000 calories lower across the week, just to have a bit of a buffer. Despite that, so since I last did my update, I had 2 good drops in the week, like that week average, and then last week, despite my lowest calorie days, there was no drop. No drop on the scale. However, my photos, was like, waist is like, so, and I lost 2.5 centimeters. I do 3 measurements. I do bust, waist, high waist, and navel. Oh, sorry. No, I don't. I don't do bust. It's not really going to change. Do high waist, navel, and hips. So across the 3, I was down 2.5 centimeters, despite no change on the scale. Now I know, because I've been at it long enough, that you can't just be going like lose 700 grams a week and then nothing. It's not like, oh fuck, it's not working anymore. No, it's probably water retention. And it's just patience and a matter of time before that will release and let go. So it's actually not possible to not lose some fat if you've been losing like that much. You know, you can't be losing that much one week and nothing the next. Your metabolism does not adjust that quickly. So wasn't freaking out or anything, just like, yeah, okay, whatever. But the pictures and the measurements told a different story than the scale. So I'm pretty happy, like I'm pretty happy with how things are going. What else? So we're keeping the deficit the same for this coming week. We'll just see what happens on the scale. Menses is meant to happen, but I have not had, like it's around that time, but I haven't had my temperature increase. So the follicular phase, your temps are usually a little bit lower. Once you ovulate, they rise. And you can kind of see that trend. So you know when you've ovulated and then you've got however long your luteal phase is. Mine's not very long, never has been. But I have not had that temperature rise. So I don't think menses is coming. It's not unusual for me to lose my cycle. In prep, my body is pretty in tune, and yeah, it knows when shit's not like normal and things are changing, and it reacts accordingly. So it's fine, it's all good. So that's kind of diet and body composition, I guess. I think I've got about 8 kilos left to lose, and we are 16 and a half weeks out. So yes, aim is to drop it and then maybe feed into comp. However, we've got that couple of weeks buffer, and we'll just see what happens. We'll see as I come in, as I get leaner, maybe I don't need to get to the point that I got to, like the scale weight I got to my last comp, because hopefully I have some more muscle. We will just see. I have been hungry this week though. Like up until now, hunger was a 1, maybe a 2. This week, hunger was like a 7. I finished eating and I'm like, have I even eaten? I don't know. So the thing is here, I am like, embrace it because it means it's working. Feel the hunger, lean into it, love it, have a fucking tea. No, I won't have tea. You know, it's really bad when I start drinking tea. So I would have a decaf coffee in the afternoon to fill the void, or I would take a vegetable that I had planned for my dinner, and I would just have that as a snack. So like I'd just remove carrot from my dinner and have a carrot as a snack just to get me through. Stay busy, get on the laptop and get on some Canva. That kills some time without thinking about it, or like jump on the treadmill, just get out of the kitchen, stay busy, don't think about it. It generally comes in waves, the hunger. So if you tough it out, it might just dissipate. So that's that. Let me think what else. So steps, which I'm doing, still at 12,000 a day average. Cardio was increased from last week. So it was 900 calories for the week, and we increased it to 1,000. So 1,000 calorie burn, and however I fit it in. For me, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, it's just like, so it's better for me to just break it up. So I've been finding if I go for my walk in the morning, come home, jump straight on the bike, and I can bash out about 30 minutes without feeling it. I've got the circulation going from the walk, heart rate's up a little bit from my walk, pump it out on the bike, and then have some breakfast, and that's been working well. And then get on, you know, some other time in the day, and it's not that long that I need to be on for. So cardio is manageable. I'm assuming that'll go up in a week or two, which is going to be amazing. However, I'm starting work at a gym not too far from home on the 8th of January, so I will be in the zone. Like if a client doesn't come, or I'd have, you know, take some time to build up a decent client base, I'm in the gym. I can get on a bike, I can get on a treadmill, I can just get it done. So I'm pretty fucking excited about that, to be honest. Excited to have for the ease, but super excited to actually be doing face-to-face PT as well. So broke free from corporate at the end of September, and yeah, starting this now, and yeah, couldn't be more pumped. Training. So I finished my program. I extended it out to 7 weeks from a 6-week program. I extended it out to 7 weeks because my deload was going to be the week before Christmas, and from past experience, I know the week between Christmas and New Year's, I don't mind doing some movement. I don't know what day it is. Kids are on holidays, it's my birthday, there's just too much shit going on, so it's hard for me to focus. So I prefer deload in that week. So when I got my deload sessions done, got them all done, but it was just nice to have that pressure off and start today. I started my new program today, leggies. So yeah, I've got that in 4 days a week still. I don't think that'll change. I prefer 4 days. I feel like I can push harder, my recovery is better. I still enjoy all my sessions, I don't fucking hate anything, so 4 days for the win. Posing, I've been working with a dance coach, Anthea, and my T-walk is pretty much, we've got it. So now it's just practicing, locking it in, and then refining. And then I have another posing appointment session with Beck from APS a bit later in January, just to really nail down those comparisons and all the like little shifts and tweaks to the poses that we've kind of got already, just to really make them as they should be and look the best that I can, show off my physique as best that I can with those poses. So like a foot slight turnout or whatever, it makes such a difference. So I just really want to lock that down, and then practice, and I'll probably see both of them again a couple of times before the show. I do want to start doing group sessions at APS as well, and I think Beck said they start mid-Jan, so I'll be going to those. Bikini, I have my bikini design. It's fucking unreal. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So now kind of working on theme wear. I've gone to Stepanka Anderson for my bikini and theme wear. And yeah, I'm just super pumped. Like, I'm so excited. I think, injuries, touch wood, everything's feeling okay at the moment. My left SI is always a little bit pinchy, and that's the hip I generally turn into for posing as well. So it's just like, I fucking hate you. Why do you keep doing this to me? But I'm just getting on the ball, rolling it out, getting into my TFL, hip flexors, and managing. So everything is okay. at the moment. I'm not going to get too confident because there's always something that comes up. But right now, she's alright. The body, she's okay. The eye, I still have the eye. I've got this eye disease thing that came on after I was sick with a cold it's months now, so start of November. So it's still got it it started in my right eye, just dots everywhere, like white dots, like if I read, it looked like whiteout on pages, just whiting out words, letters, whatever. It's gone on that eye, and then it went to my left. I think we're on week 5. On my left, it's still there though, so I'm hoping that goes away in the next week or 2, although I'm kind of used to it now. It's just a little bit annoying. But yeah, got another follow-up appointment, I think towards the end of January for that. And yeah. Oh, forgot to say, with the diet, so I think I need to start removing, just fucking remove artificial sweeteners. I'm finding, wouldn't have heaps, but I'd have like a Sprite Zero, some Diet Right, an occasional piece of gum. And I'm finding my stomach is a bit gurgly. I don't think it's liking it anymore. So I'm going to take those out this week. Straight water for me. And no chewing gum. So we'll see if that makes a difference, because it just starts to get a bit uncomfortable and yeah, digestion doesn't feel so good. So I feel like it might be from that. So I'll remove that, see how we go. And then the other thing was like recovery. So whenever I'm in prep, calories are low. I mean, they're not too bad, but because my body's just very sensitive, I guess, my sleep is impacted. So I get to sleep fine, no problem falling asleep, but I will wake up about 2, 3, 4. Generally it's to go wee, but then getting back to sleep has been troublesome. So there was a week there where I would wake up and I was then lying in bed for 45 minutes or so before I could get back to sleep, which is quite fucking annoying. So I started getting on all the sleep supplements. ZQL, which is kind of like Benadryl, but in a capsule form. So it's a form of antihistamine. Basically, it just knocks you out. So I was doing that for a couple of days because I was like, I just need to break the pattern of this wake and then stay awake before I can get back to sleep. So, and that really helped. So I always have my magnesium glycinate at night, and I was having some sleep supplement as well. I think it's got valerian in it. And then I was having melatonin. So started on the ZQL for a couple of nights, that worked. And melatonin, like I just knocked myself out. I was like, I just don't want to wake up at all. Except till the morning, when it's time to wake up. So that really worked. And since then, I only did a couple of days, and I've taken melatonin and ZQL out, and just on the sleep and the magnesium, and I've been having some better sleep. So I'm still waking up to wee, but I go straight back to sleep, no issues. So that's been really good. I am probably due for a massage. I really need to start doing that more, and the sauna. I have a sauna in my house. I have no excuse. But I feel like it's been summer and it's been so fucking hot. I'm like, I'm hot enough. I don't want to get in the sauna. But I do need to start doing that a little bit more. I'd like to do maybe 2 days a week in there. So, yeah, So that's how my prep is going. I love it. I don't feel like I'm missing out. When I get told at Christmas to have maple syrup and live a little, I actually don't feel like I'm restricting myself. Because what I'm choosing, I really love. So for me, I would choose that than, like a mouthful of sweetness that does what really at the end of things. So it's not in line with my goals. I could have it and make it fit, but I don't really want it. Like, I'd prefer to have chocolate, which is still in. Still got my 2 squares. Yeah. So it's more challenging to navigate around Christmas and New Year's, but it is absolutely not impossible. It can be done. And I don't even feel like I want to go for seconds, or that it's just like, I know there's food the next day, the day after. We're not in a famine. Just going to eat a meal, decent sized meal, as I normally would. Make sure I get my protein and vegetables, fill the rest out with the frillings of carbs and fats. But yeah, so been pretty easy to manage. We're in the new year now. I'm excited. 16.5 weeks. And yeah, I booked my hotel. I live in Sydney, but I want to stay on top of where the show is, because getting there, at the crack of dawn for your hair and makeup and whatever, I'd just rather wake up there and then have to wake up even earlier and travel. And then between the morning and the night show, then I can just go to the hotel room, sit down and chill, and not have to worry where I'm going to go or take that extra time getting home. So I'm going to stay the Friday and Saturday night at the hotel in the city. And now I just need to book where to go for dinner after the show for that first post-comp meal. But that's my update. If you have questions or you want me to cover anything in particular, let me know. I think I've mostly covered everything I can think of, but if you've got questions, please do let me know. I'll get back to you straight away, or I can include it the next time I do an update if I think it's something that more people might want to know about and something that I've left off. But yeah, thanks for joining, and next update, we'll see, be 2 or 3 weeks. I'll just see what changes are made and how much of an impact there is, because as we get closer to comp, there might be some more frequent changes. But yeah, catch you next time.